thing to you with a guarantee and proof that you know why. Why most of the people didn't crack their interview. You will say, they didn't crack their interview because they might not be enough qualified. They might not have enough degrees. They might not have great grades as their 11th standard, 12th standard, or 10th standard. This can be the reason. But if I tell you this is not the reason, and even this just depends the 7%, else 93% is something else, which you never focus on and you take that thing very lightly, and that's where you lack. And even in UPSC. Then you might say to me, hey, at the starting you said this thing that with a proof and guarantee you are saying this, and what's the proof with you and what's the guarantee? How we can trust you? Then the thing is here, there's one great research done by a great person called 𝙄𝙉𝙏𝙀𝙀𝙀𝙀 that how humans, interviewer, anybody, how humans get influenced, how humans are liked, how humans with a great authority of the person is by these things. When you talk, when you say any kind of words, people observe these three things. First of all, what you're talking about, it means content. Second thing, how you're saying this thing, how you're presenting your vocal variety, and third thing, your body language. These three things everybody noticed. You might also have noticed, hey, what that person is talking about, his content or her content, and how she's speaking with a high tone, with low tone, and those all things, and her or his body language. You must have noticed about, and these three things matters. And also, the research actually has been done on these three things, how much these three things depends, and what are these all three things percentage is when it comes to giving an interview. That here's the percentage. The thing which most of the people ignore is by 55%. Out of 100, 55%, your body language depends. But when it comes to body language, people think, okay, body language, how you're standing, how your gestures are, how you're moving your hands, and that's what. And okay, additional body expressions. But that's not body language. Body language contains lots of things. When it comes to hand movements, when it comes to gestures, when it comes to facial expression, when it comes to smiling, when it comes to how you're groomed, what kind of dresses you're wearing, how you're putting your hairs, what kind of even nail polish you're putting on. Everything. Every color you're using in your body, which you're wearing. Your shoes, your socks, your belts. Everything matters. And everything people even notice. Don't think that, hey, it's a very big thing. No, normal thing that you always do. You groom yourself. And this depends. And even, this was a portion of what you wear, but also, it also contains that how you walk. How you're walking. The way you're walking. If you do not know, okay, walking means just like, walking. No. Like ram walk, like lots of walks are there, like your style of walking, how you're sitting, how you're standing, everything. And even how you're shaking the hands with other person. Everything matters. And even how you're sitting. This thing matters 55%. If you need proof, proof is here. You must have seen this video, and even this video also went very viral. Where the interviewer is saying that thing, hey, it was an interview of UPSC by the way. That interviewer said that, hey, the way you're sitting is very casual. तुम्हारे बैठने का तरीका बहुत casual है. This thing. And have you catch the point that people even notice this thing, how you are sitting? And at that point, that person lacked the 55% of the impression. Just because of the reason his way of sitting was really very, very casual. And casualities leads to very casual life. It's proven. And that's what's the thing. 55%. Eye contact, grooming, hand movements, sitting, walking, and lots of things are there. 55%. If you know this thing, 55% of the impression will go there only. Doesn't matter that even if you're not having 10% of the knowledge about what is actually the content is. Guarantee is there. And that's what. And you might ask me that, hey, what about else percentage? What about other percentage? Then when it comes to how you speak, your vocal variety depends. 38%. Then you will ask me, okay, what is vocal variety? Vocal variety is your tone, your volume, how loud, how slow you're speaking, how fast, how slow you're speaking. It depends. And how it attracts the audience, attracts people, and creates a very big difference. And here's the point. You must have seen the speeches of big people, great TEDx speakers, like, let's suppose, not a TEDx, if you take any of the TEDx speaker, if you take Oprah Winfrey, she always sometimes speak loud, sometimes speak low, slow, and which actually attracts the audience. Like this. And even obviously in an interview, you always not say, hey, this thing. But sometimes you have to pitch. You have to get a reminder of it, and where there people notice it. And this is what your body language shows that you are confident. And then you also might ask me that, okay, everything, but still we need a big proof there.
एंट्री अच्छी है, लेकिन बैठने का तरीका अभी बड़ा कैजुअल है. कैजुअल का मतलब होता है अनौपचारिक है. कैसे बैठना है, खड़े होइए एक बार. जब बैठते समय पीछे की तरफ जाएंगे, पूरा का पूरा जितना पीछे जा सकते हैं, और उसको बैठिए. ये सीधा हाथों को ऐसे रख लीजिए, ऐसे अकड़ के नहीं, सहज तरीके से।
And even you might have also experienced this thing that there are people, particular group of people is there, lots of people are there, and it doesn't matter that person you have met before or not. Doesn't matter you know that person or not, but still you create one great image of that person. That hey, that person is educated enough, know lots of things, wealthy, authority person, respect to. You just create an image just by looking at that person, how that person is sitting, how that person is walking, how that person is shaking hand. How? Because his body is showing everything, his face, his glowing, everything it's showing. Confidence. Everything, the way he's dressed up. You might have seen the people like who's wearing a blazer or tie. You feel that hey, that person is professional with high authority. Why you felt like it? Because body language has the power. And now the second thing which actually comes here is your vocal variety. What is vocal variety? Vocal variety is how you speak. How low you speak, how high you speak, how low you speak, how fast you speak. It's just all that. Then you might ask me, huh? Really? Impression is also created by it. Attention is also grabbed by it. And how we can impress an interview by it? Then the thing is here. If you go and watch an TEDx talk, you will observe this thing that, hey, it is very remarkable. Sometimes people are speaking really high tone, low tone, high volume, low volume, slow, fast. And even if you go and watch any of the video of Oprah Winfrey, you will observe that she's lots of times saying something like this. You know this thing, it's secret. Don't tell to anybody. And that's what catches the attention. And even if you take the example of Donald Trump, he says like this, hey, do you know this thing? Whatever, with a high volume. It attracts, it depends, it catches the attention. 38% it depends. And even if you know body language and vocal variety, then your 93% of the impression is created like this only. 93% of the impression. Yeah, just by body language. Proof you need, let me just tell you. As I still gave the example of, you see particular group of people, one person is there, dressed up very well, shaking hands, the way he's eating, you feel like, oh, it's like professional person. Then you set an image that that person must be wealthy, authority person, respectful person. You set that image. You don't meet that person, you don't know that person. But still, and you feel that that person is confident. That's what's the reason. And even that high and low in a pitch in your volume creates really high impact. When it comes to attract the audience, when even it comes to attract the interviewer. Because when you say something high or low, interviewer feels like that, hey, you are having some potential. Yeah, that's what. And another thing comes, I know you were waiting for this. The lead, look, 100%, out of 100%, your 93% is calculated by 55% body language, 38% vocal variety, and the least 7% is leaving, which is actually what you speak. What is your actually content? Your content depends just 7%. As I just told you at the starting only, doesn't matter what you speak, how you speak, your body language tells lots of things. There where most of the people start. They just give their whole life. I've seen people are there who give 30, 40, even 50 years to just have a great content, to have a great presentation. They also made PPT. They're also even saying, but their tone is like, hey, this is what is the topic. This is what is the current situation. This is what is the thing. That's what. Same tone, single tone is going. No expression, no body movement. Just like a robot they're acting as. And people also start feeling uncomfortable. What are you speaking? Some engagement should be there. Engagement should be there. You should be like, okay, with the full of happiness, you should say. And even I'm guaranteeing you, doesn't matter what is that thing, even if your topic is save water, save life, still, you can attract your audience. Even impress your audience. Just because of the reason you're having great body language, great vocal variety. How you speak, vocal variation.
The people get to where they want to go because they know where they want to go.
Oh, wow.
Most people don't know where they want to go. Most people, a lot of people, are going and being driven by what they think they should do,
Right.
what other people say they should do, what they have carried in their mind for a long time they should do. But the most important question you can ever ask yourself is, what do I really want?
Wow.
And the answer to that, once you can establish for yourself what the answer to that is, and have everything you do, every choice you make, move you in the direction of.
And even you must have seen lots of professionals who are at the high post. It took them really long to go there at this much high post just because they were not having proper body language, proper vocal variety. Just because of it. Others, when it comes to tech skills, AI skills, those old skills, technology skills, they were having high education in that. Others, education, and when it comes, they were having it literally so high. But these two areas, they were lacking. As the interviewer said that, the way you are sitting is very casual. And you know, proper body language and proper vocal variety, I should not say vocal variety, but just body language also creates you look like you are really very confident person. And then you might ask me, okay, what's that posture, what's this position of the body languages that will make us look very confident and how we can have benefit from? Then you do not have to worry because I am launching one great video on body language where I will tell you every single thing about body language, how body language attracts people, and what's the thing, what are the positive gesture, what are the negative gesture which you have to be mindful of. And even if you do not smell good, you will not be selected. It doesn't matter how much high qualification you have. Even if you're having loud perfume, still you will not be selected. Why? It disturbs. I will tell you every single thing there. So do not forget to watch my upcoming video called Importance of Body Language. Until then, keep improving, man. You are having potential.